Hi everybody. Today I'm talking about how to survive Christmas. One of my clients asked me last week, so what's the plan over Christmas? And I gave him a few ideas, but it got me thinking it's probably something that everyone's asking themselves at this time of year. Anyone with any consciousness around their health is thinking, how do I survive the kind of train wreck or the potential train wreck of the next couple of weeks. So, in the spirit of the 12 days of Christmas, I've put together kind of 12, not rules. Let's not call them rules, because if we call them rules, everyone will ignore them. 12 ideas to help you come through Christmas and out into 2021 feeling good about yourself and ready to kick things off next year. So number one, what's number one? Number one is enjoy yourself, basically. No deprivation. And if you can do that and you can feel good about yourself doing that, and it's not going to bring with it any consequent guilt or shame or self-loathing or some sort of reversion to an ultra strict, sort of unattainable, weird, ridiculous diet in January of next year, then go for it. Indulge. That's what it's all about. That's what Christmas is traditionally a celebration of, to get us through the darkest days of the year. So go for it. Enjoy yourself. But if you can't do that without any consequent knock-on in terms of how you're going to think and feel about yourself, then let's move on to number two. So the big day itself, Christmas Day, try to keep things as focused as possible around lots of veggies, lots of different vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fibre, good sources of protein and fats. So what does that mean? That means maybe kicking off the day with a traditional UK Christmas morning breakfast, like smoked salmon and scrambled eggs, something like that. And then for dinner itself, have your turkey, get loads of different vegetables in, go easy on the roast potatoes and on the desserts. Three, and something that's often overlooked when we're not really moving, when we're drinking lots of alcohol, when we're constantly snacking on food, hydrate properly. Drink lots of water between your alcoholic drinks. If you find yourself reaching for a snack, think, am I actually hungry? Could it just be I'm thirsty? Grab yourself a glass of water. Get your drink of water in. Fourthly, give yourself a break. Enjoy Christmas, enjoy New Year, but do we have to treat all those days in between from the 27th through, the 30th of December? Not every one of those days is Christmas Day. Not every one of those days is New Year's Day, Don't just plough on thinking, sod it, I'm in a rut now. I'm going to do something about it on the 1st of January, so let's just blow everything up the wall, right? Try to revert to your normal routine, your normal healthy routine between Christmas and New Year, especially on those quiet family days where you're just staying at home, and we're all doing a lot of staying at home this year probably, so revert to routine, and give yourself a break. Fifthly, move. That might be part of that kind of reverse or return to a normal routine between Christmas and New Year, but start moving. If it's not a formal exercise, get out, We spend so long sitting in a chair, watching TV, sitting around a table, eating. Move your body. Hopefully it's dry and crisp where you are over Christmas. Get out for a nice brisk walk, hit, mile, 2-3 miles, whatever you can, every day if possible between Christmas and New Year, and move your body. Sixth, take days off from drinking. This sort of comes back to that idea of reverting to routine between Christmas and New Year, but with alcohol as well as food. So try to have every third day off the booze. So if you go, I'll drink Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'm going to take, the 27th off, something like that. If you can put more days together, great. Have 2 or 3 days without alcohol, 27th, 28th, 29th, for example, and just give your liver a rest. Give it a chance to detoxify and work for you. Stop kind of hammering away with kind of unnecessary boozing on those quiet days in between. In terms of what we drink, number 7, think about ditching the red wine and the beer and the lager, the bitter and everything, and try to stick to some white spirits, vodka, gin, something like that. Drink champagne. These things are easier to digest. They're going to give you fewer issues the next day, both in your body and with a mental hangover. And there's fewer calories involved as well. So all good reasons to kind of stick to white spirits and champagne. And if you can't drink champagne at Christmas and New Year, when can you drink champagne? So give yourself permission. In terms of what we're drinking those drinks with, mixers and so on, that's number 8. So think about naturally like 0 sugar mixers, like soda water, for example. Have a vodka, lime and soda or something like that. Or go for something lower in sugar, so you're going to have a gin and slimline tonic, that type of thing. You're coming away from kind of sugary mixers combined with like dark alcohols. So stay away from your rum and cokes, your whiskey and cokes, that type of thing. Eat something when you're drinking. We all can be guilty of this. Cracking the champagne Christmas morning. There's presents being opened. The turkey's gone in the oven. You got 3 or 4 hours till dinner, and you nail, 3 or 4 glasses of champagne at 9 a.m. before you've eaten anything, and before you know it, your liver, your brain, everything else, your digestive system is already under attack from 9 a.m. So try to get some food in with your alcohol, lessen the effect of that alcohol on your body. And relatedly, number 10, upgrade your snacks. Let's not just plow through a whole tin of celebrations or something every day for, 10 days over the holidays. Of course, we're going to eat slightly differently to how we would normally, but, try to go for nuts, olives, things like this, preferably plain, preferably not salted and roasted, but even if they are, it's still superior to chocolate and crisps. So go for nuts and olives, and get some protein and fat and a little bit of fibre in you as well, instead of just knocking back kind of the sugar and easily digestible carbs that drive your blood sugar up. But to that point, number 11, try to avoid grazing all day long. And if you do eat all day long, give your digestive system a break overnight. So we want to try to go for 12 hours without eating. So if we're getting up and we're starting to eat at 9 a.m. and we're not finishing till 9 p.m, make sure between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. the following morning, you're giving your body 12 solid hours to rest and digest. And finally, number 12, if you want to take that a step further, turn that 12-hour overnight fast into like a 16-hour fast. So Christmas Day, for example, especially if you're not starting drinking early in the morning, can you put back the eating festival until 12 midday? So you go from 12 midday, you break your fast with a few pigs in blankets or something, whatever your thing is, a few sausage rolls. Then you're eating through to 8 p.m, through Christmas dinner, through dessert, through your cheese board, boom, 8 p.m, stop eating. That's 8 hours, giving yourself then 16 hours if you follow that through to 12 midday the next day. Try to do that 2 or 3, maybe 4 times between Christmas and New Year. Put all of those 12 steps together and you will come through the Christmas period, A, enjoying yourself, which is the most important thing, but B, not absolutely ruining yourself, finding yourself in a deep dark hole on the 1st of January, thinking that you need to change absolutely everything about your life and about who you fundamentally are as a person, and engaging in some kind of madcap crash diet for January. So come through it and set a good foundation for next year. Enjoy, everyone. Goodbye.